Lucas, big day for you signing with Samford. Did you do it first thing this morning? Or I know a lot of athletes do that and just go ahead and get it over with. Or what was that like for you?
Yeah, well, last night I had the general manager for Samford. He emailed me everything and I printed it off. And so this morning on my way to school, I drove by my dad's work and then got out and me and him signed it together like first thing in the morning.
Is that the first time you ever used they use fax machines still, or?
I don't know, but all I had to do was take a picture and send it back to him, and that's how it was. And it was an experience. I didn't think anything of it until I was actually signing the paper, and I was like, everything I work for is here. Like it's all set in stone now. So.
Just following along with you on social media and the offers that came, what won you over with Samford?
I really think the coaches there, they were always talking to me, like wanting what's best for me. They made it known to my family and me that they're gonna do everything they can to get me the best player in person ever. And the way they play is exactly how we play here at Webb.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, just because Quez Glover from Bearden is kind of their star player now, I follow them on social media as well, and you hear the term Bucky Ball a lot at Samford. What is that?
Well, I think he came 3 years ago, and since he's came, they're slowly going up and up and up, and just the way they play. Last year they were the fastest paced team in the NCAA, and I think all the Bucky Ball just revolves around how he's brought a new play style to them.
When did they kind of come into the picture for you?
Last summer, or 2 summers ago, they were one of my top options, and then I went on a couple unofficial visits there, but when I went on my official visit and I got to watch them practice and scrimmage and all that stuff and just see how their team works and their coaches and how compatible they all are, it all just came full circle, and I knew that was the place for me.
And I'm sure when you came to Webb, you had visions of playing Division I basketball. Can you put into words just what it takes to get to this point?
Oh yeah, I knew from the start I was going to be a good basketball player. I was taller and stronger than a lot of people when I was really young. Once high school hit, I had to put in so much extra work. When I was a freshman, I'd spend time after practice for an hour with the seniors just working out, and then the amount of time you have to just put in on your own, lifting and ball handling, shooting, everything, just make yourself a better player, because nothing comes easy. It's not just given to you. You have to work really, really hard to get to where you want to go.
And I messaged you on Instagram a couple of days ago and said it looked like you put on 15 or 20 pounds.
Yes,
did you just go at it hard this offseason?
Yeah, the offseason I had a couple of injuries, so I was out for about a month and a half in the summer. I couldn't play in the AAU, and during that time I just focused on my body. I was lifting every day, eating a ton of food. I knew one thing that take me to the next level is just being a ton stronger and just being able to assert more dominance just all over the court with strength.
Not to make it an easy scout for your opponents, but the added weight, the new frame, what can we expect maybe different from you or new to your game on the court this year?
I think this year I'm going to be a lot more assertive. I'm going to be able to, I've seen it in practice and at the end of AAU, just being stronger. Getting to the rim is easier, and exploding, finishing through contact's just a ton easier with the strength and the post moves and defense. It took my whole game to a whole nother level. So just driving's really good for me now, and it's easy to bump people. And the extra weight helped me a ton.